I hate to say this, but not all women, but some women who act like they don't need a man, who are entitled.
And she doesn't respect you because she thinks she's equal to you because of feminism.
But then turn around saying, I need a man to help me with this, I need a man to help me with that.
So my thing is, I'm not going to be a traditional man to a typical modern day woman.
If y'all want the men to stay in America, if you want the men to be with you, you gotta change some of your ways.
Welcome back to More to Life. Guys, I got a good one for you today. But before we get into it, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click the notification bell to ensure that you get my videos as soon as I release them. I'm not going to hold you. Let's get right into it.
What up, y'all? It's your girl, the Motion Girl, aka Paris G. So today I want to talk about something that I guess has been going on. It's the passport bros thing. I'm gonna be real with y'all about this. I hate to say this, but not all women, but some women who act like they don't need a man, who are entitled, or who think they need a man just for finances. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's why the passport bros are going out of the country. That's why, because y'all act like y'all don't need a man. Y'all act like I could do this all by myself. Blah.
And you know, it's funny. I'm happy to finally see someone that's speaking up against these women.
Finally.
That are complaining, right? And she's right. She said, I don't need a man. I can do it all by myself. And guys are tired of that. But let me let her finish.
Blah, blah, blah. But then turn around saying, I need a man to help me with this. I need a man to help me with that. That's not how it works. It's either you want a man or you don't want a man. You can't have both.
And you know what's funny? They will call her a pick-me. But you know what? Right? I'm going to be real. She's not the cat's meow. I mean, come on. Honestly speaking, right? But you know what? That's why I never, ever, every time a woman's like this, I always say she has a fighting chance. Want to know why? Doesn't matter if she's trying to show she's agreeable to social media. You know what? Somebody may say, oh, find out if she can cook and clean, and they say, oh, well, she can do that. Oh, you know, she's agreeable. She's willing to help me strive. Or if a guy's trying to make it, or if a guy is set and situated, some guys will say, you know what? I'll deal with her. Right? And that's how you get a man. But let me let her finish.
You can't have it both ways. So to the passport bros, that's all I can say about that is I salute y'all trying to look for love and trying to find somebody that fits the criteria of what you want. But also caution. Don't do what the passport, to my men out there, actually, don't do the passport bro thing unless you tried unless you try to date women here in America and they don't work out. That's all I have to say on that. Second,
she doesn't understand that. Well, she's right. She's right with what she said, but still, some guys probably don't even want to even consider because of what's happened, right? The stigma. Some guys been hearing it for so long, they're just like, you know what? I didn't want to do it. And I understand the guys that feel like that, right? They're just scared. Some guys are going to be scared and say, you know, I'm getting my passport and leaving.
Facts.
I just don't want to try. And that's how bad it's gotten.
to my ladies out there, not all of y'all, some of y'all need to stop with this entitlement.
Ooh, I like her.
It's really getting annoying. It's getting redundant. I see a lot of women talking about, oh, these men and all this crap. Like, no. Men are going out in the country to find a wife because some of them want that traditional woman. And to be honest, as a Kenyan woman who believes in the traditional things of a relationship, I don't blame a man trying to look for someone like that. I have a man.
You know what's funny? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I have to say it. She said as a Kenyan woman that Come on, man. Come on now. As a Kenyan woman that understands. Go figure, right? Go figure.
That actually likes that about me. But hey, that's just my opinion. But overall,
And she has a man. Learn from her. You can learn something. Everybody contact her TikTok, right? What's her TikTok? I'm gonna find it later. Everybody needs to contact this woman, all the women out there. And you already can see what she's doing for her man, right? You see the understand, got a man. Understanding, maybe married soon. Because she understands certain things. Let me let her finish. Hold up.
But overall, let's stop bashing these passport bros.
He's right.
And let's stop bashing men in general. If you don't like somebody, cool. But don't be saying all men are this and all men are that. Like, let's end that in 2022. If I hear another men ain't this, all men ain't that, you will, and I say this, I will just overlook you and unfollow you or block you because I don't have time for that. And I hope no one comes at me at the comments of my opinion. Like I said, if y'all want the men to stay in America, if you want the men to be with you, you gotta change some of your ways. No more entitlement, no more ain't men this, no more I don't need a man. If you really want to be with a man, just say that. Don't try to pretend to be something you're not. And don't be with a man for finances either. Let's end all of that in 2022, please.
Finally.
I understand, sister, but don't be with a man for finances. That's what drives a lot of these women, right? It should be that way. You know, she's a winner. She's a winner, right? The mind, you see the difference in the mind frame? You see that? Sometimes the outer is not what's on the inner. The beauty is on the inside. And you can clearly see it. Woman, learn. Learn from this. You can learn. I think every woman should be watching this content and learning. But anyway, on with the next one.
A majority of modern women today are undesirable to men in general. They don't have feminine traits and they're not traditional. They want you as a man to be a provider, leader, to be strong, to be masculine, etc. We get a return for that. Well, we get a girl that's masculine as hell, fat, aggressive, etc. That is the modern day woman. She doesn't respect you because she thinks she's equal to you because of feminism. I'm not going to be a traditional man to a typical modern day woman because she's not traditional. That's a bad trade for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, and that's what's happening. And that's why guys started becoming passport bros. And you can clearly see the sign is written on the wall, right? It's there. A lot of guys are seeing it. So guys that are back home have to be cold, right? If a guy's gonna stay in America, he has to be the coldest guy around. That's when that game stuff comes in, right? Because if you're back home, you need to know all of the game. And it's funny because women right now are against guys like they say, oh, you know, make sure he's not watching alpha male strategies. If you're watching alpha male strategies, you know, don't deal with him. That's what they're saying now. But if a guy's gonna stay home, he has to be watching that stuff. He has to have all of that game because it's needed. You know, the time you don't need it is by leaving. But then it's a different kind of game. I mean, not even game. You just have to be smart and understand women. But still, because you still need to understand women. You just don't need all the games. But if you're going to stay home and deal with it, you need to watch stuff like that. Shouts out to AMS. He actually does good for guys trying to stay home. But still, this is on this side. This is for the passport bros. The guys looking to leave. You don't need the same game. And you don't have to deal with those headaches. That's what guys leaving. Now, you do still have to deal with modern women. I always say it. I have to give that warning. Watch out for modern women in other countries. Also, watch out for women. You have to know certain things. You have to watch out for the women that are for the streets. You have to watch out for the women that just want to use you for your money, right? But if you can read all of that stuff, you'll slither your way right to the right one. And then that's when everything is just golden, and that's when success is met, and you're excited, you know. You're happy. You're smiling every day.
Fellas, if you're ever in the presence of a woman and you feel as though her energy is masculine, just understand it's because yours isn't, okay? And that's okay, but you just can't get mad at women. You can't get mad at nature because women are masculine.
What are you talking about?
Or being masculine around you, because that doesn't mean that she's masculine every day, all day.
Huh?
She's just, that's the wall up. That's the energy that is being projected because you're projecting femininity, okay?
Yes, sir.
So you cannot be upset with women because we're playing our part in nature because you're not. I hope that doesn't go over your head. Be blessed.
the same thing. And also, it always happens women in the community side. They think they have to be masculine. And femininity runs all. Feminine women, a lot of times, get whatever they want. You know, feminine women are the ones, even in the U.S., right? The ones that are getting married to these rich guys that are that are still behind in the U.S. are feminine. And all of these women want rich guys, but they're not feminine, right? Just like Myron just said, they're overweight, right? Something's always up. Masculine attitude. Got to get the bag. All that stuff deflects guys. That's not an attractor. That's a detractor, right? It's like you want to attract a guy, femininity always wins. That's why women overseas are so much better. It's like night and day. But I don't know what's going on. Women thinking they have to remain in masculine energy. But one thing I do know, that's why guys are leaving for femininity. And it's definitely more to life than dealing with a woman like that back home.